Welcome McFinancers. I'm Drew McFinance and I'm glad you joined us today. By listening to this video, it shows us that you're interested in learning more about real estate investments. This is wonderful as real estate has been one of the most popular ways for people to achieve financial freedom. Real estate offers a lot of benefits to its investors that know how to use them properly. Now this course is to help give you an introduction to real estate and how you get started today. It isn't intended to tell you how or what you should be investing in, just purely educational. So today we're going to go over some basic information about real estate investing. Then we'll go over some of the advantages and disadvantages of real estate. Then we'll go over how you can get started today. And then lastly we'll end with some steps that you can take after this video. The most common and easiest way to invest in real estate follows the simple strategy. You would buy a rental property that you would rent out to someone. Then they pay you rent, which you can use as income. Now this is the most common strategy everybody uses for investing in real estate. The big thing that real estate investors use to do this is the power of debt. They borrow money to buy more and more investment properties so they can use other people's money to help fund their rental properties. Investors can keep using this strategy to acquire additional rental properties, which will quickly increase your net worth and your cash flow as an investor. Investing in real estate offers a lot of advantages. One of the biggest advantages is the tax benefits. After buying rental properties, you are able to claim tax credits on your property depreciating over many years. That means you can use it to decrease how much profit you have to pay taxes on. As anyone who has lived on their own, you know that rent is due every month. Having a rental property provides that consistent monthly cash flow that you can eventually use to supplement your current income. Then the last big advantage we are going to talk about is how real estate has been one of the best assets to constantly make people millionaires. It's usually done as you acquire more and more properties and your net worth increases. It would only require 5 $200,000 homes to become a millionaire. As any asset, real estate does have some disadvantages. As anyone who owns a house can tell you, making a down payment on that house can be expensive. Most banks like you to have 20% for a down payment for most houses to show your ability to pay for the house. This leads into our next point. Real estate requires you to be educated on the markets since you are using large sums of money to invest in the different types of buildings and infrastructure. Then the last big disadvantage is having to deal with bad tenants. I'm sure we have all seen those people who have never cleaned their house or just destroy it. And it is always possible to have tenants like that, but these disadvantages can be mitigated or avoided with education and an experience from a mentor or talking with a small group of other real estate investors. One of the easiest ways for anyone to get started with real estate today is through Fundrise. Fundrise is a private real estate investment trust, also known as a REIT, that uses crowdfunding to invest in different real estate projects. They invest in properties to provide cash flow and appreciation over time to allow investors to grow their money and or provide quarterly cash flow to them. Fundrise handles all the investments and tenants, so it allows investors to really have a hands-off exposure to real estate. And according to Fundrise, they have averaged about 6% average income return since they've started. This provides a consistent and easy way to invest in the real estate for anyone. Another big advantage that Fundrise has is that anyone can start with as little as $5. That means they can fit with any budget. So some of your next steps is to take some time to think about how real estate would fit into your portfolio and if it's something that you want to pursue. If you find that real estate is something you want to pursue, we have a link below this video to help you get started with Fundrise so you can get started today. It is easy to start and get exposure to the real estate sector with very little knowledge. Also, don't forget to join the McFinance Market Analysis newsletter, where we provide weekly analysis of the markets. Lastly, be on the lookout for future training events or courses. I hope y'all learned something new, and I hope to see y'all again.